Hello friends, Techman Pat here. Today we're unboxing this, the Segway Ninebot Kickscooter G65 Max 2. A very feature-packed electric scooter that I am super excited to unbox and put together and give you all a really good overview of what this can do. And then of course we're gonna do a full review. So big thanks to Panme and also Segway for sending me this for review. We're gonna probably refer to it as the Ninebot because I really like Ninebot. It just sounds like really very futuristic. So let's roll the intro because I've got some really cool features to run you through before we get this box opened. Okay, this Ninebot, this Kickscooter is the latest iteration from Segway and of course Ninebot. It's powered by Segway. It has some really interesting features. So first of all, there is a suspension system in the back. The tires are 10-inch. And you know what? They're tubeless. And that's pretty cool because you don't need to put a tube through. You can potentially just redo the tire if it ever bursts, but they're very thick tires from what I'm told. Also, this has a powerful 400-watt motor that nominally runs at 400, but can kick up to 750 watts. The max speed of this is 25 kilometers an hour. Now, little wink, wink, nudge, nudge, that's just, I guess, the maximum we can do in WA. And remember, there are different laws for different states, so keep that in mind. And always wear a helmet. I highly recommend it. So what else can this do? Well, apart from the double suspension, it has electrical brakes in there and also a drum brake, which is pretty cool, so you will be stopping. Of course, it is also water resistant, which means it is IPX5, I believe. So you know what, you can potentially use it in light rain, but I wouldn't go swimming with it, that's for sure. Now, this also has a very large battery. It is 15,000 milliamps, and that gets you about 65 kilometers depending on your size. And it is 23 kilos. It is very heavy, but once you get it out of the box, it has wheels, so you can wheel it around. What do we have here? We have a little chain to secure your device. It has a little extension here, red button, whatever that might mean. We're gonna check that out in a second, but I wanna get this Ninebot out of here. We've got a plug to charge. Let's have a look what that looks like. Australian plug, and it plugs into a 3-pin, so that's good. Doesn't sound like there's a brick. Maybe the brick is somewhere else. The max ride weight for this is 120 kilos, which means I'm okay with it. I can ride on it. And it can also go off-road, which is kind of impressive. Like, not a lot of these scooters can go off-road. These have very thick tires, which probably makes that possible. So first impressions, it is very heavy. And I think if it wasn't for the fact that there's wheels, this would be very hard to maneuver. First thing we need to do, I guess, is put this together because when it comes in a box, obviously the box is a rectangle and doesn't have the ability to stick one of these handlebars out. So they do pack it away, but there isn't actually parts that you need to put together. It is all in one. This is it. Apart from the charger, this is all you're getting. So I believe we need to first pop this in there. Or there might be some screws actually, because I can see some screw holes. So we might need to screw something in. Let's pop this in there. We'll pop that up and lock that in. And then there's another tab to lock that securely in there. So that will not go anywhere. We can't unlock that. Good. Now inside the packs, we do have some extra tools. We've got an Allen key. We have this, which must be an adapter for putting the air in these tires. So maybe an extension if you already have a different one. This one screws on, then you screw on another one, just maybe an adapter. And we have our screws that go in the head. So let's head over. Okay, we have the handlebars. There looks to be 2 screws on the side, 2 on there, and 2 on here. So and a light. We've got a light in there, so that's cool. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. Segway has done a very good job with Ninebot to make this as simple as possible. So look, so far I can understand why this costs so much. The size of the battery, the entire weight of it, the fact that it can go off-road, the speed, and of course the range, that is just incredible on paper. Let's see if that's true when we actually review the device. And it's nicely, what I would say, powder coated. So I think it will be very scratch resistant, at least for a little while. Okay, let's have a look at the dashboard, because that's also really interesting. It is tightly sealed around here, 3 screws, and when I press the button, it turns on. We've got some indicators, obviously kilometers an hour. We're in eco mode. There is a battery thing that's beeping here. I'm not sure why. I have to activate this, which we'll do in a second. I turn on the light with one press, a little light logo comes on, which you'll recognize from cars. To turn it off, the whole thing, you just hold it tight and it turns off. As you ride forward, this is the left handlebar. We've got a really nice rubber grip. It's very thick, like really hard rubber, and it feels really nice on the hand. And we have the brake. So we have one brake there. So obviously it's electric and drum. So we'll see how far that goes. So obviously when it's electric, we'll have a different feedback. And we have a bell, which I really like. Check it out. And of course, on the right-hand side, we have the business and pointy end where we have our accelerator. It has a little rubber grip there when you push your thumb down. And again, this side feels as nice as the one on the left. All right, let's continue down the stem. We have our light over here, and I'll just flick that on. First of all, you need to turn on the device. So we'll just press the on button, and then we're gonna press it once for the light. And there it is. It's pretty bright. I wouldn't say it's gonna light up everything in front of you, but it's good enough to see the ground. On the bottom here, we have our stem locking system. As mentioned earlier, there is a plastic tab that goes into a little hole right here that locks it really nicely, and then you can undo it here. Well, that's quite hardy. And of course, it pops down. It's quite easy to do, but the safety is there. So once you pop this in, you won't go anywhere. But of course, if anything grips on this and pulls, it'll fall. So this little bit here is really helpful that, yeah, it won't go anywhere, and that's pretty good. So it's nicely locked in, and there's no wobble at all. And here we have our 10-inch wheels that are tubeless. It's already come pre-filled, which is good. This is a metal, feels like metal or very hard plastic. No, it must be metal. Let me just have a hit of it. Yeah, that's definitely metal. The rim there looks really solid. There's nice gaps here for any water, and there must be a drum brake in this one because I feel like the back is electric, and we have the brake. This definitely is the drum brake. You can adjust how much it brakes over here, and of course that's good because sometimes it can stretch and you always want to be able to adjust it. This sticking out here at the bottom quite close to the ground, so maybe you can hitch on something. I don't know, we'll have to test it out. Okay, now onto the body. This is very thick, and obviously the battery is housed under there. There is a plastic protective bit underneath here, which is good, and we have our chargy bit, and wow, it goes straight into the 3-pin right here. So the actual, probably the brick is inside here, which is really good because that means you don't have to carry another brick to charge your device. I don't know what that's for. Nothing else came with. Maybe it's like a servicing port. It has rubber grommets here to stop any liquids going in here, and obviously dust and debris. And it's on a spring thing, so you just push it in. Once it goes in here, then the rubber grommets hold it in. Now, first of all, it does have a sticker here that says do not stand on the back. We also have a brake light on the back, nice and red. I've just taken the plastic off. We have the engine, I suppose. This is the internal engine here, or I guess the motor, the 400-watt motor. We also have this suspension right here, and I think this is probably the most exciting bit because it'll make your ride so much more comfortable. I guess you can imagine that this is a big device and there's a lot of weight to it, so you need to be able to counteract some of the inertia of movement and bumps straight to your feet, because you're going to be standing on this for quite a while if you're traveling these said 65 kilometers, which, I mean, you could probably use this for nearly a week going to and from work if you're only like 10 kilometers away. 2 of these gas things, struts, I guess you would call them, on both sides. And the cool thing is you can actually adjust this. There is a soft and a hard setting here, so you can move it around. There's a screw bit here that you can use the tool to move around. Now, I'm not going to adjust this, but I will test out what the soft and hard really means. But I expect, you know, hard suspension softer on the left-hand side if you're finding it too hard, if you're going through a lot of bumps. So now we just got to navigate to our app store, both Android and iOS, and download the Segway Ninebot app. We're going to open that, register, and let's set this up. Once logged in, we're gonna search our vehicle. It's really interesting they call it a vehicle. I think I really like that. So it's gonna search for nearby devices. I wonder if I need to turn it on. I'm gonna just press that, and I guess the beeping means, there it is. There's the scooter. That was very, very quick. So let's continue into there. Short press the power button to pair. Oh, there it is. That was very quick. We're gonna put it into my email. Thank you very much. Riding safety, yes. There we go. Owner verification. Congratulations, you are verified. And it's got Bluetooth connectivity. I can now, yep, so we've got 42 kilometers remaining, 65% battery. I have not ridden it. It is actually interestingly showing my address, which I will blur out because it's a bit, you know, whatever. In the settings, there is some interesting things like walk mode, where you can just roll with the thing and it'll give you a little bit of power, so you don't have to use too much energy. There's also energy recovery, so this is probably braking, and tailgate light, always on, always off. That's really good. I mean, at night, you'd probably want to flick it on. And the fact is, they didn't put too many buttons on here, so they let you control everything from the phone. And lastly, we have our accessories. So the cable, the 3-pin, it's pretty long, I think. It looks quite good. We've got this bit here, and this is going to help you secure your electric scooter. This one here is to mount on the tube, the main tube, and what it gives you is the ability to store this without it, you know, kind of having to carry it in your bag or your pocket. So it's good. That just clips into there, I believe. Oop, there we go. And it'll sit nicely here. All right, some final thoughts. First of all, the build quality is incredible. I would imagine this is gonna last absolutely years. It is IPX5, and of course that means that water is not going to damage it. And it's powder coated all the way around, so I expect no rust to happen. And the other thing that I want to let you know is that the weight is significant. Yes, it is, but I don't think that's a problem when you're riding around. And if it's telling us that this 15,000 milliamp battery can do 45 to 65 kilometers, that's incredible. And even if after 500 cycles it's stated in the documentation that it would go down to 70%, you're still kicking around like 50 kilometers. And, you know, at speeds of 25 kilometers an hour, that's, you know, that's a lot. You can make a lot of locations there and back pretty quickly. And it feels like it's going to be very comfortable with the suspension in the back. So this is your long cruiser. This is something that you probably won't have to charge every time you arrive at work and every time you get home. You could probably make 3 or 4 days to the office with this battery before you have to charge it. And the really cool thing is the cable. There is no extra pack you have to carry with you. It's just the cable straight into the box that's right under here. So friends, thank you very much for watching. I will put the links below from Panme's website where you can get this Ninebot. Now, they are still not out yet. It is coming soon, and I can't pinpoint the exact date, but I will put it in the comments below, in the description, and of course, link it all there for you. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like this video if you did. Stay tuned and subscribe for the full review of this Ninebot Kickscooter G65 Max 2. I think the G65 must be for like range 65. Nonetheless, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you all in another one. Bye!